Hello, my lovelies. So it's been a little bit since I did a haircut. It's driving me nuts. I need a trim even though I'm growing it out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take just the edges off. We're gonna dust the ends of the top. The sides, I'm contemplating taking off a little bit more because I hate it when it hangs over my ear, but then it's a catch-22 because I'm growing it out, right? So until the sides are longer over here, I'm gonna keep it kind of trimmed up off my ear a little bit and probably take a little bit of the sideburn off so it's got a little bit more of a clean look to it on both sides, and then clean up down here the scraggly parts of my neckline. So then I will go take a shower and get ready for the day. So let's start. We're gonna start with the top. Saturate it, get it wet. Okay, so as you can see, it's grown quite a bit since whenever the heck I cut it last time. I want to say it was like January or some stuff. But anyway, so I've got some length here. I used to wear it all spiked up in the back, like when I had bangs. But I don't have bangs yet. They're getting there. But I still need like a good another inch and a half before I want to wear them as bangs. So I usually just wear it combed. Sometimes I would wear it spiked up, like if the sides were cut off, wear it as a faux hawk. But it's still kind of short for that right now. So we're just going to trim just a teeny tiny bit so that it's healthy, because as it grows, obviously the ends are a little bit frayed. Let's see if I can get really close so you can see that. So we're just going to take the tiniest little bit off of there, and that's it. So we're in the salon. That's my heater back here. We're still in the salon. It's just the only spot that I have a shelf to put the camera on so you guys can see. So let's get started. All right. So for some of this I can see well with my glasses on, and for some of it I cannot. Yeah, so we're just gonna take the tiniest little bit off the top because, like I said, I'm growing it out. Sorry to the dismay of all my lovelies that love me with a bald head, but I actually want healthy hair. I just don't always like it long, so I chop it back off, which is fine. To each their own. Do what you want to do. So I'm just gonna go through the top. I'm gonna start up here in the front and just take probably 1/8 of an inch off up here just to get the little frayed little edges off. And that's it for the top. I'm just gonna take the tiniest little bit off of there. Just a little bit. So tiny little amount, about 1/8 of an inch off. So what's everybody up to for spring? We haven't done any hair videos in a while. My stepdaughters were growing their hair out, so that's why you haven't seen haircuts on them. I'm sure as we get closer to the warmer weather though, they're gonna want haircuts, so we'll worry about that when the time comes. Haven't done any color. I'm not putting color back in my hair probably. Just causes too much damage, and I want it healthy, and I like my silver highlights, so we're just gonna keep those the way that they are. So what's everybody got going on for spring? Anything exciting? Hopefully, maybe I'm getting ready to start my garden. I have my seedlings growing in my windowsill, and this takes me forever on the top because I have a really bad shoulder. I tore my rotator cuff years ago, and so it is not the most comfortable to cut my own hair, but I don't really have anybody else to help, so we just stuck doing it on ourselves is what it is. Once the top is done, it's much easier anyways. Okay, I'm gonna pause this because it takes too long. I'll be right back. All right, top part is now done. So now we're gonna move on to the sides. Gotta re-wet my hair. Okay, this part's a little more challenging because I have to have my glasses off to get it even. Okay, popular opinion, grow it out, cover your ear. I hate it when it hangs over my glasses, so that drives me nuts. So we're gonna go in and take it off the ear for now. As it grows out, I will definitely have longer hair on the sides, but while it's still growing, I'm not going to. Okay, because I like it to look neat and clean in the story. My hair, my rules. I get to do what I want. Okay, see? Instant difference, yes, instant difference. I like it better cleaned up. So there's that. And then to make it blend a little bit, take a little bit off from right behind the ear. Boom. And then it lays down, looks nice, neat, and clean. We do the same thing to the other side. So it took about an inch off around the ear. Okay? Okay. All right, let's see. Realizing you probably can't see this side as well, so let's move. Okay, let's see if you can see it on this side. I don't know when I got to the point in life where I just hated hair touching my ears. But I definitely did. It's like, yeah, no, I hate that shit, so let's take that off, please. I don't know, perks of getting older, I guess. Anyways, boom, okay? And then we'll refine all these little tiny baby hairs with the trimmer. Okay, so to blend it, so we don't have steps, we're gonna take a little bit off going up, all the way through the sides here. Because eventually I need the top to be longer than the sides. So that's what I'm doing with this. If you don't normally cut your own hair, be careful that you don't hurt yourself. Okay. So we don't have a frickin' mullet, because that ain't my style. Boom. Alright. Nice and clean cut, which is what I'm going for. Move you back over here. Boom. Okay. So, we're going to be covered in hair a little bit here. That's alright. We're going to go head to the shower after this and get cleaned up. Springtime. Time for some new shape to the hairdo. Do you cut your own hair? Have you ever? Do you want to? Sometimes, see, because look at that. Can you see that? You see this big old gap here? So we have short hair that my finger is holding, and then we have this big chunk. It's like my hair never grows out even. Never. I don't know if it's how I sleep. I don't know what the heck. But it drives me crazy. So I want it like neat and clean feeling. And it hasn't been. So I've thought about this haircut for the last week before I decided I was going to do anything about it. Because sometimes it's just rage that I need a haircut. Sometimes it's like my hair's pissing me off. I can't stand it anymore. And that's the point I'm at today. My hair is pissing me off. I can't stand it anymore. I don't care if everybody hates it or not, because it ain't your fucking hair. Okay? Okay. Now, we gotta blend the back a little bit. Look at all that hair. Mm-hmm. Yes, let's blend that. Let's get the little tails off. Ouch. Okay, I need glasses for this. Oh, that's much better. Ah, yes, now I can see. A little bit of tails back there. A lot of times I cut my hair just because I feel those little tails hanging out, and I don't like it. I want it to be pretty seamless. This part's sketchy because I can't really see it, so I just have to go by feeling it. There we go. All these little tails that I don't like. Boop, boop, boop. Now, as it grows out, as the top gets longer, I start to leave it longer on the sides, but the top's still pretty short. So unfortunately, it's going to drive me nuts until it's kind of a similar length. There we go, another tail. Boop. Okay. So, we see how that lays smoother back here. Yes, yes. Okay. So then it's going to be slightly longer in the upper part. So we got to blend that too. That looks pretty good. Just little baby pieces off there. Blend that edge. And I've been doing this for years, so this is not new. But it does kill my shoulder. See those long pieces? They gotta go. Can't stand them. Well, this buys me a couple of months till it needs another trim. Better. Feels better already. Okay, let's clean these little guys up. Little stragglers. Okay, let me get the trimmers. All right, clean up these sideburns. Boop. Much harder on the peripherals for me to see what the heck I'm doing. All right, let's get the back. Flip around here. Uneven, always happens. Okay. Now, this is not my favorite haircut for myself, unfortunately. When you're in transition of stuff growing back out from like shaving it off, you definitely have some like wonky, weird little hairstyles. Just a little tail right there. And sometimes it's easier for me to just feel if stuff's too long back here. I wear a CPAP at night so I don't stop breathing, and my headgear pulls all these little hairs right here. So I hate them. I want them off because it's painful. So if they're nice and tight to the head, then we don't have any problems. All right, so we are good. I'm gonna go get cleaned up and I'll show you the final product. Just so everybody sees, it was a very minimal haircut. This is all the hair that came off. Most of it came off from over my ears. All right, witches and hoes, we're back. We're gonna put a little bit of lightweight leave-in oil in there. Got this at Sally's. It's lasted a long time. Put it in there so we don't have all the crazy flyaways. Put it in there. It is also a heat protectant, so, you know, if you're wanting to like blow dry or whatever, I usually don't when it's this short. see, I still have length up top, so I could wear it spiked up if I wanted to, put a little extra stuff in there. I don't want to. I just usually wear it down because I'm lazy. Hair takes me about 5 minutes. Smooth it all down everywhere. Take a brush through it, comb it, boom. Easy peasy, because I don't care anymore. Spent too many fucking years working in a salon where I had to look super professional. Had to be dressed up, makeup on every day, hair done every day, colored, all that stuff. Over it, don't care anymore. I'm old, it doesn't matter to me. So let's put our face on real quick. My favorite hack for if you are going to wear glitter eyeshadow of any kind and you don't want it to fall all over your face, put a really thin layer of Vaseline on your eyelids and it will hold it in place and it won't smear and it'll last all day long. Real thin, less than you would wear for chapstick on your lips, and spread it on there all the way across. Boom. It's a great moisturizer. My hands are extremely dry in winter because I have eczema, so that's fun. Okay, so we're gonna use this little palette. I'm gonna start with, you know, I never wear this flat color, so let's wear the flat color today. Blends into my skin, you can't even tell. How nice. Perks of being super ultra pale, right? I'm two colors. I'm either sunburn as fuck or I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost White. There's no real happy medium for me, unfortunately. When I was a kid, I used to tan. Of course, I was outside like all summer long. Okay, first one, cover the whole eyelid. Boom, done. Okay, we're gonna go in with the second color. It's kind of a little bit darker pink there. Put that one on the middle of the lid, into the crease line, so if I open my eye all the way, I have a hooded eyes. A lot of us do as we age, no big deal. You just take that color up to like the brow bone right here, or to your natural crease. Same thing on this side. Take that on there. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna use this dark color. I'm gonna change brushes. Now, this is dark. So I start in the very corner and then I work it into that crease line and out towards the middle just a little bit. And blend it so we don't have super harsh lines. Sometimes we still do. Blend it more. Okay, first one, another little dot there. Start in the very corner and work up. Boom. Not the greatest job, whatever, I'll fix it. So legit, if there's like a harsh line there, just keep blending the shit out of it until the line disappears. That's literally all you have to do. Don't add any more, just keep blending it until it smooths out. Shouldn't look like a fucking 2-year-old colored on your face with crayons or markers. And sometimes for a little extra added, I put the highlighter one right there in the corner. It makes your eye look like you're a little bit more awake. And sometimes we need all the help that we can get, right? Boop. Boop. Okay. Alright. That part's done. So, since we don't have a lot of fallout down here underneath, which is what we want, I'm going to put my anti-aging depuffy serum under my eyes. Dot some of that on there. And blend it in. Helps to diminish dark circles or puffiness. And I'm always puffy, so I have also used this on like my smile lines because it helps them to depuff a little bit. A little less noticeable that way. Sometimes we need it. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes. Okay, that part's done. Make sure it's dry before you put on your whatever else you wear. I don't wear much makeup. I wear eye makeup and I wear some blush. That's really it. Some lipstick. So this is, what is this? The Monochromatic Multi-Stick by e.l.f. It's in the shade Sparkling Rose. Put a little bit back here. Blend that shit in. I always blend it up like around my temple because, you know, when we're in the sun naturally, the sun's not just going to hit us in one little spot, right? So take it back to your hairline and blend it in. Okay, that's a cream blush, so it blends really easy. This next one is also by e.l.f. This one is called Blushing, is the shade. Now, it looks scary because it's hot pink, right? But on my pale little skin, it works pretty well. So I dropped some of that on there, blend it in. Bump, bump, bump. Usually I do this much faster because I'm not talking to myself in a video. Okay, last one that I put on is highlighter. This one is in the shade Illuminator. It's like a peachy pink color, but just for a little extra added shine. Some people put it on the tip of their nose. I don't, because I don't want to. You do you, whatever. Okay. That stuff's done. Let me grab the cap to the blush. All right, some days I wear eyeliner, some days I don't. Today I'm going to, could wear purple, maybe we'll do both. So we have a purple one, because I'm wearing purple, my favorite color, and brown for the top, because I ran out of black, because, you know, that's how we roll around here. I won't buy new shit till the old shit's gone, and I haven't remembered to buy new shit, so we use what we got. Okay. Boom, that one's done. Now, the Vaseline will make your eyeliner easy to put on, but sometimes it takes several coats because it's slippery. So I go over it, I don't know, a lot probably. A little bit there, a little bit there. Boom, that part's done. We're gonna put purple underneath, because why not? Under the lash line, not on the waterline. Eye makeup can be really bad for your eyesight, so be careful. Not like you can replace your eyesight, so take it easy. Okay. Oh, there we go. Purple. Let's look like we're, I don't know, vampirish or ghosty or something today. Who fucking cares? It's almost fucking Friday, bitches. I'm excited. Made it to another week. Mascara. What is this one? This is the Falsies Lash Lift. And I think it's in the color either Dramatic Black. What does that say? Oh my god, that's so little. Blackest Black is the color that I use. Or Black Drama, I think, is the other one. The darkest black that they have, because my eyelashes, if you guys look uber close without anything on them, can you see those? They're like blonde. So I need some pigment, okay? Okay, so that's what we do, pigment. That's what mascara is for, to make us look like we have lashes instead of none. All right, so I like this because if you can see, I'm literally just putting a couple coats on there. Big difference. Big difference, okay? Ooh, they're long. I love long lashes. I cannot wear false eyelashes. I'm allergic to lash glue. I'm allergic to most adhesives. So, sad face. I can't wear those. I wish I could. But I just use good mascara, and it's not expensive. It's like $10 or $12. It's not bad. And I'm blind without glasses, so we gotta use the hand mirror. Just how we roll. So I usually put on a coat, let it dry for a second, put on another coat, let it dry for a second. I usually do about 3 to get them as long and full as I can. But I look like I have lashes again. There's 2. Two looks pretty good, so we'll leave it at 2 today. Sometimes, you know, we get the little fanning on our eyelids from there, so I just kind of blend it all back together. Call it a day. Now, sometimes I wear lip gloss and sometimes I wear lip stain. This is my favorite lip stain. It's called Forever Kissable. What is the shade? I think this one was called Red Red. Let's see, is it on here anywhere? Does not look. It's Ardell, Ardel. Ardell in the color Red Red, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is that it? Bleeding Love. That's the tone. Bleeding Love. Love it. It's my favorite. Had this one a good couple of years. I shake it up a little bit. And then we put it on. Okay, so that's the stain. And sometimes I add this e.l.f. Black Cherry to it. It's really glossy. Today I'm actually gonna add a different gloss. This one is by e.l.f. It is called Opalology Tour. Not that you can probably read that, but it's got like this purpley shimmer to it. And I'm wearing purple, so boop. I don't like to stain the wand, so. Put it on my finger and put it on there. Sometimes we need a little bit more than one swipe, so let's get a little more. Boop. I love glitter. Makes me happy. Okay, let me clean my hands. Be right back. All right, my lovelies. Hair did. Face put on. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my nails because they need an update. So maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll talk, we'll chit chat, let's do some mediumship tomorrow. Okay, just random stuff. I'm not gonna charge anybody for readings tomorrow. If you haven't entered in the giveaway that's up, put your name in there. You might get a free reading. I'm gonna put everybody's name into a little bowl and I'm just gonna pull them out. So it's random. So put your name in there. Drawings tomorrow. Have a great weekend.